very small narcissus, was about 5 centimeters tall, is coming up now. Now it's the 3rd of May. Oh, I just remembered some other things. I remembered Blue Star Dave showing his tadpoles. And that I suppose that frogs, they know that, hey, the weather's getting warmer, we can lay our eggs, and the tadpoles can hatch out, and we have a chance of surviving. And the farmers here in Finland that say that when the woodcock, it's a big black bird in the forest, when they begin to fight, and it's time for sowing your grains in the field. And you have to think, why is that when the birds begin to fight, you can sow grains in your field? Well, I suppose that they're getting ready to mate, and the female birds are getting ready to lay their eggs. And you wouldn't want to lay an egg if it was cold outside. Might not hatch out. So they're all sort of indicators that the weather is getting sort of warmer. And all this sort of folklore stuff telling you about when to do things in the garden and when to plant, and it's all about observing what else is going on in nature, and seeing when the birds arrive, migrating birds come back. And when birds break on trees, that's an apple tree just breaking into bud now. So we know that spring is really on its way, and it'll soon be summer. That's the Rosa glauca. It's beginning to put out the leaves. Gives little sort of pink flowers. It was very small when I planted it a couple of years ago. So now it's just getting enormous. That's a graft that I did on the apple tree. Some signwood I got from Stephen Hayes. This is Kid's Orange Pippin. Still hasn't broken bud. I hope it takes. A little squirrel up in the tree. Oh, there it goes. Rather, it's pretending that it's not there. Little ears up in the air. I can see you. Don't pretend that you're not there. These are the alliums that have come up, and all round about it, it just looks like grass. All the little. I let the seeds go. So all over here, there are just little alliums beginning to come up, growing like grass. Still no leaves on the trees. It's a big birch over there. A big stone. The archway. And this is the Rautatie Omniapole. It's just breaking bud. So I'm happy that survived the winter. Seems to be a hardy tree. Another little flower that comes up in springtime. Beautiful blue. This is my garlic. During the winter I cover it up with leaves, and it looks like it's all come up. You can see there that the leaves just, when they come up, they go through. So I'll have to take these leaves off now. Keeps the weeds down. Oh, looks like there's one there. Just been bent down. That's all the garlic. There's some shallots. Everybody else says they're having a great year for rhubarb. That's my rhubarb. It's just coming up now. So that just shows you how late we are here in Finland. But just look at this northern giant blackcurrant. All the leaves are fully out now. But I was just next to it, this Öjube from Sweden. It's hardly broken bud yet. The water butt is completely filled up with water. We've been having lots of rain. That's the reflection of the apple tree in it there. It's the African keyhole garden. And we've got some sorrel coming up there. And I planted that one. Just over there in the sunlight. There's some Saxon Kierville. It's a herb. Compost isn't doing all that much in the centre there. I think I need to water it. And down in here, all my chives coming up. The mother-in-law, and we were just talking about the birds, migrating birds and birds that come to Finland, and she recited a little poem. I can't say it in Finnish, but the gist of it was that when the lark begins to sing, it's 1 month till summer. When the greenfinches begin to fly, then it's 2 weeks till summer. And when the swallows soar, then summer has arrived. So you can just see that people have used birds to observe the changing of the seasons. And some other things that about phenology, that you're looking about what plants come up. Also, I was reading about the ants' nest in the forests. When the ants come out of their winter hibernation, then you should be beginning to sort of prepare your soil and getting it ready for your vegetables. Just all these things that tell you that spring has arrived and you should be doing things in your garden. Anyway, aloha. Aloha, comrades. Aloha.